Hey guys, welcome back to the Mountain Swell channel. In today's video we're going to talk about the user shack-in Japan, which is the warrant of fitness or the MOT we have to do here. And we're going to do a little bit of DIY. We're going to meet up with a friend. He's a carpenter, so we're going to build a second pull-out draw, which I'll show you coming up. So basically my van is registered as a cargo van, and I've built everything inside specifically that I can take it out for shack-in. So we're going to do a little bit of stuff to get it ready, and then I'm going to take it to the shack-in shop. Right, so I'm going to show you a couple of things that I need to take out the van for the shack-in. This will need to come out. The bed will need to come out. The partition wall here, cupboard system here, 4 arms will need to be taken out. But then all this wood paneling can stay inside. The shack-in regulations to build in Japan is the wood here cannot be under 3 millimeters. So this wood here is actually 5 millimeters. So it's the thinnest wood I could find that would be able to pass the user shack-in without having to take everything out. Is I'll need to put my back passenger seats back in. And then also, it's like a bar that goes across here. So there's like a bar that I need to put along here. And the back passenger seats will go here. They'll fix down there. Yeah, so as I'm going to take everything out the van, and it's going to give me an opportunity just to touch up a few kind of rough edges and do a little bit of DIY. So I ordered some stuff off Amazon, and I'll take you through that. Okay, so outside the van, there's a couple of adjustments I need to do before it passes the shack-in. So I actually had to take off the back bumper that was attached to here. So this is off the van now. Got to take off the roof box, the roof rails, and you got to take off this bumper here. So the van has to stay in the specifications of the height, the length, and also the weight of the van as well. So with the shack-in you can be minus or plus 50 kilograms. So that's why I can, as long as I take all this stuff out here, I don't need to take out the wood paneling there. So we're going to do some preparations now. I'm going to take off the back cupboard and the partition wall. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that. It's just attached by these little L brackets on the roof and on the table here. And then this draw here is actually just screwed into the wall there, and then one on the other side of here. Okay, so I've actually prepared a little mark here. You see the line? Now what this is I'm going to actually trim the cupboard here, because I realized when I need to reach the engine, the front seat, the engine's under here in the HiAce. So I need to lift the front seat up to reach the engine, and this bit here is just a little bit too long for it to fully extend. So the good thing is it's perfect in line with the partition wall. So I need to trim all the way along here. So this is the bar I have to put back in. You can see the little slots here. Just slides back in. Yeah, so I'm not sure why that bar has to be in there, but it's one of the requirements when I put it through the shack in. The next up is I've got to put the back seat back in. You can see when I made the floor to the van, I already pre-cut out the seat holes. I can put the seat back in there. Oi, Makoto-chan.
Indy.
Good job. Excited? Yay. So today we got my mate Makoto-san come over. He's a professional carpenter, so he's going to help me out with this pull-out draw system that we're trying to make. So for something that would probably take me a week to build, should be able to smash this out within a day with his expertise. Hopefully learn a few things. Makoto. Yeah, so the idea with this is we're going to build the draw system coming out from under the bed here, and we need to lower this one down a little bit so the table and this bit are the exact same level, so we can make a workbench. Alright, welcome to Makoto-san's workshop. Makoto. Indeed. Hey. We're going to have to pull out the bed, build a new kind of frame to be able to fit the slider on, and we'll build it inside the workshop.
Fuck you.
So Makoto just set up another system here to use the handsaw. So he's going to show me a few techniques how to cut the wood with the handsaw. Makoto sensei. Mada.
これでいいかな。
So we've made the box here. We're going to cut out a little space, so when it's under the bed, we can access from underneath the bed without pulling the box out. So we're going to cut a little shape from here down like that. Just a little bit of a side access.
ダイヤンこっちで斜め。 でボイのイメージ。イエーイ。
できた。
カップ。
上手。
イエーイ。
終わった。
フィニッシュ。イエーイ。
お疲れ様です。
イエーイ。
Alright, before I show you guys the finished product of the drawers there, what I've had to do before I put the car in for shack in. So I've had to take out the bed, take out the side table, take out the table here, the partition wall, put the back seat back in there, put the bar back, take off the front bumper, take off the back bull bar, take off the rails, the roof box. So this is my first time putting the van in for shack in. So I bought the van last year in October. Spent about a month doing all the woodwork, doing the walls and the insulation and getting it ready. I'm hoping the van will pass without any problems. I'm gonna head on over to the shack in place now and see how it goes. All right, well that wasn't too hard. The car garage place, it's their first time dealing with a van like this that's been got the custom interior. So I was a little bit shocked at first, but I made sure when I built this that everything was down to the regulations. So it passed without any problems. There was one thing that needed to be done, which was this little slit that we made here. Actually has access to the spare tire underneath the HiAce here. So when I made the floor to the van, there was a couple of little areas like that. I wasn't quite sure to cover them up or not. So actually, when I made the floor, I didn't put wood over this section, just in case this needed to be cut open at some point. And luckily we needed to cut it open for the shack in, but it's not put too much of an issue onto the floor here. Yeah. Barely noticed it, but it's always good to have access to the spare tire. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Passed the shack in, no problem at all. Nothing needed done. Yeah, just the back seats were in position, the front bar there that we put in, and that was it. So it's good to know. So hopefully next year we'll pass the shack in without any issues again. Got some more modifications I'll be doing. For anyone wondering about the price of the shack in, I actually went to like a car garage that deals with the shack in rather than going directly to what they call user shack in here. So it's a little bit more expensive, but for the first year I just wanted to make sure that I could put it through the shack in, no stress, and if anything needed to be done, I've got the help of the guy from the garage. In total cost me 7,400 yen. So time to put everything back in the van and show you guys that finished raw we made earlier on in the video.
できたー
Alright, so that's the draw finished. Gives you an idea of what Makoto-san built. There were two table systems here. This one will be a little coffee area, binding tool, wax scraper, and then this one here will be like that kind of outdoor kitchen. That was the idea. But really good storage, really handy. So earlier on in the video, you would have seen me opening some Amazon packages. You guys want to check that out? Make sure you subscribe, comment below, like this video, and stay tuned for the next episode.